Hello and welcome to A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. My name is Gail Moffat and you can find me on gailmoffat.com, that's my website. And also you can find me on Facebook, which is Gail Moffat, British International Medium and Teacher. It's such a mouthful. I need to change it to make it shorter. But anyway, it's Gail Moffat. And so today I was thinking about what I would talk to you all about. And I think that one of the things that I think that we perhaps don't always do when we are, here living our lives is when we've got a problem, we don't always ask out to the spirit world for help. And that can be sort of asking out to angels. It can be asking out to your guides, even if you don't know them, just ask out to them for the help. And also, let's not forget God and also some of the high profile people personalities in the spirit world. They're all there to sort of help. And one of the things that I've learned about being a medium is that we are unable to, the spirit world are unable to interfere with our free will. So if we don't ask, then it's very difficult for them to actually, take the plunge and just sort of, intervene with our lives. They can't do it because it would be intervening with our free will. And so I think it's like really important to sort of really take this on board, the idea that you can actually ask for help and you can, and once you've asked, then it's there. And the other thing is that, hold on a moment. Ouch. The other thing that you need to be aware of is that once you ask for spiritual help, the other thing that's happening is that you can do this by prayer. And that's something that's also, it's just, many people sort of look at prayer as perhaps sort of a negative thing. But if you look at it as an important factor to your asking the spirit world, because they will help you in any way that you can. The other thing that can be done is when you want protection, ask for protection from Archangel Michael, because Archangel Michael will be a great support to you and a great help to sort of bringing in that strength and that support. And I know that sort of, if ever you're in difficulty or just need that protection, he will bring that to you in abundance. And so that's something that's really sort of, quite good to sort of think about. Now, I know that we're going to be having some callers calling in, and I'm looking forward to doing some readings with the callers. And one of the things that I was wanting to talk to you about readings is that I think it's very important so when you come on to sort of, to the show and ask for a reading, have a think about how you want the spirit world to help, because they are listening to your words. And so they will, that focus can sometimes bring more clarity than if I'm just sort of left to sort of look at where I go with things. And so I'm aware that I'm waiting for a call to come in, and I know that you're all thinking about sort of, I can imagine sort of you're all sort of thinking about this. I hadn't realised the importance of asking the spirit world, or the importance of prayer. But also, prayer can be on a sort of a healing modality as well, because if we have, we can ask for sort of help for healing, and that can be incredibly, powerful, because, the spirit world will listen. And if it's meant for your highest good that you have that healing, then that will take place for you. Now, for many of you who've perhaps been listening regularly, you'll know that I have a wonderful healing guide with me, and I sit for and do healing every day. And when I do that for about an hour, and I'm sort of using the spirit will come, use my energy and send it out to people in the world. And I'm really excited about where that's going. And lots of people, come to me and ask to put their names on my healing list. And that's something that I'm doing regularly. So, anybody that sort of, wants to have healing and be placed on my healing list, please contact me on Facebook or on this show. And then we can, I'll put you on the list and see what happens. But he's a wonderful guide. His name's Saint Sebastian. Is the guide that that works with me on the healing. And so let's go to one of the callers. I believe we have Indigo in Brisbane. Are you there, Indigo?
Yeah, I am. Hello.
I'm very well. And how are you?
I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
Well, you called us, so that's really good.
Yeah.
And so, how can I help you? I'm a medium, and I can look at aspects of your life, or I can connect to a loved one in the spirit world, or just look at guidance.
Yeah. So I have one issue. So
is there a particular way that you'd like me to help you?
Yeah. So I guess just to see what's around me and what's communicating with me. I have something that talks to me a lot, and I'm not sure. I'm really confused what's going on.
Hello. So are you there, Indigo?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Sorry, it just cut out then. So is there a particular way that you'd like me to help you?
Yeah, so I'd just like to see if you could see what's around me and what's talking to me, communicating with me.
So there's somebody communicating with you, is there? Did you say?
Yeah. So I'm not sure what type of spirit it is or who it is, and I just want to know who it is and why they're always with me.
Well, the first thing that I'm sensing around you, and I'm not suggesting that this is the person yet, but as you were talking, I kept on hearing grandmother. So I know that there is a grandmother in the spirit world she's saying to me that she's really, really eager to get your attention, because she's saying to me that you need her help, and she says that you've been she's making me feel that you've been crying a lot. Does that make sense to you?
Not crying, but I've been really confused. I do cry. I'm soft with everything, but I've been really confused. Yeah.
And she's talking about how you've been really sort of upset about something that's going on in various things in your life, and there's also she's making me feel as though you're feeling sometimes we can be lonely in a crowd, but she's making me feel as that you're feeling sort of quite alone, or that you haven't got that support around you that you need, and she's and this is where she's wanting, and also I feel that there's some issues with money as well, and she's wanting to come in, and she's wanting to sort of really sort of soften the blow that you're going through, because she says to me that you're going through a really challenging time at the moment, and she says that she really wants to support you and help you through this next 6 to 8 months, she's saying, because I feel that what's going on around you is going to be continuing for the next few months, and she's just really sort of saying, I'm here, and I want to help you, and I'm not going to let you down. And she says that she's and I feel that this is the person that's been around you. But she's also saying she's saying to me that there are other guides that are around you at the moment. And she's also, I feel that these guides are, let me see, I'm just seeing if I can sort of get more clarity on the guides. Your grandmother is saying to me that they're wanting to get your attention because they're saying that you have an ability with healing. You've got healing hands. And they're wanting to get your attention, to work with you more on this. And they're saying that so your grandmother is saying this is why you've been getting this sort of, feeling of spirit around you. Because one, it's your guides, and two, it's your grandmother.
Okay, yeah.
And your grandmother,
your
grandmother was a very strong person when she was alive.
Yeah.
She's making me feel very strong and very capable. And she's saying to me that it's almost like she says, like, hand over your problems to me, and it's like I'll tackle a lot of the issues. Is what she's saying. Does that all make sense to you?
Yeah, I hear her. I've heard her. When she died, I heard her in my house. Like, she started calling my name. Yeah. And that was recently. And then I didn't even know that she'd passed. Yeah.
And she's around you all the time. And I feel that she's got a big soft spot for you. There's something quite like really important, like a strong connection with you and her, because she's making me feel that you've lived more than one life together, and there's actually, I'm seeing there's a silver cord between yourself and your grandmother. So there's a real strong bond that's there. That I feel hasn't. She's saying that you always knew that you got on well with her, but it's like it's what she's making me feel as though when you get to the spirit world. And there's no predictions for that. But when you get to the spirit world, you're going to have more of a awareness of who the two of you are and your strong connection with each other.
Yeah. I even remember when I was little, there's always paranormal things going on around her, and everyone thought that she was crazy. Yeah, I remember when I was a little girl, and even to this day, I'm like, I thought, like, I remember she was asleep and all the taps turned on in the house, and she did not get out of bed, and I was little, and I think about all them little things, like, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a wee old lady, but she was,
I think the main thing that you've got going on is that she's there to sort of help you and sort of support you because she says to me that it's like you need the comfort and you need sort of the arms put around you, and I just get that feeling with you, and there's a sort of a loneliness with you, and but she's saying to me that also your guides are wanting you to sort of really activate your healing modality, because I'm being made aware that you've got these healing hands. Look, they've raised my hands. You've got these healing hands that are very capable. You're very capable as a healer, really capable as a healer. And I feel that there's a really sort of interesting man, and he's got a really sort of snowy white curly beard that sort of turns up a bit, and snowy white curly hair. and he's and blue eyes, and I get the feeling that he's very startling blue eyes, and I get the feeling that he was involved in medicine, and I get the and I feel that he wants to start working with you on the healing.
Okay. All right.
Is you come from Brisbane, don't you? So I'm sure that there are spiritualist churches in your area. And if you go to one of the spiritualist churches, they will be able to sort of talk to you about, developing your healing, I'm sure.
Yeah. So what do people do when they have healing abilities?
Well, it's about sort of connecting with healing groups that can do the healing, and often with the groups they will have some sort of training process that will show you how to do it. You can sit in a healing circle, but you'll find that what's going on in your area by contacting a spiritualist church. That will be your first port of call. But you've definitely got these healing hands, and I'm being told that it's like the spirit world are just standing there waiting to work with you.
Yeah, I hear them every day, but I'm not sure who they are, and I get scared. Yeah, they talk to me 24/7.
I'm hearing, don't be scared, because I feel that they're just trying to get you aware that they're around. And also, if it becomes too much, just say to them, please step back and give me some space.
Yeah, it does get too much. And some of the spirits, they're not, I don't know who they are, and they give me a hard time, and they wake me up, they yell things and wake me up. They're just, and it gets too much sometimes. I'm not sure what they want either. They just talk to me. Like, some of them help me, like, with things, and then sometimes they don't seem nice. They change. Yeah.
I do sense that there's an aspect of healing with you, so do explore that.
Okay.
But